right, welcome back. It's What's Up and About, and just quite a lot. Let's just go through the trend on Twitter, on X, pardon me. Yeah. And we'll kick off with, of course, a very big shout out to the Tigresses.
Yes.
They are 5-time consecutively. The ladies are just doing so well when it comes to sporting activities.
Congratulations to the Tigress.
The
Tigresses. You said the Tigresses. Is that how?
The Tigress. But then when you want to refer to them, you can say, of course, the Tigresses.
Yeah.
There's an apostrophe after. You don't have to put triple S. But yeah, good kudos to them. And you know, they defeated Mali. It was 78-64. It was a semi-final tie that was grueling, because at one point I remember listening live in. I was on the move, so I had to listen via radio. Yeah. We won the first quarter, second quarter. They lost the third quarter, bounced back. So those girls really have put through it. The girls are making us proud.
Yes, they are.
Well done.
And everyone is celebrating them. So I actually have to say I appreciate the fact that everyone is beginning to recognize. I feel like it took a bit too long to get the recognition it needed. 2017, 2019, 2021, 2023, and now 2025, they're champions yet again. And of course, with the focus on sports and other means to export Nigeria and what it is to be Nigerian to other parts of the world in a positive light, you know, sports has been in focus over the past few years. I have to say, whenever I think of professions that young people could look into now, sports is now back on that docket. For some reason, because of all the challenges and conversations with how sports has been managed in Nigeria. Not a lot of people were really focusing on sports as a future for their kids, you know, until recent times.
Yeah, very true. I mean, for a lot of us growing up, you were stopped from going out to play football. Yeah. It has really changed. It has really evolved. As in now, you have academies where parents are even the ones now even pushing their children. I mean, you've seen so much. The other day, people were doing a breakdown of Osimhen's salary. If you want to start doing all of that, you get depressed.
Oh, God.
So just leave it at that. You get depressed. But parents now, I'm saying that parents are now pushing. They're now going out, putting them, registering them in academies. Oh, they're going to play football. They're buying rackets for them. They're buying bats for them. Oh, your child wants to play sports, and it's now a thing, because, you know, I mean, they now earn much more than the engineer,
of course,
and the doctors and the lawyers. Those three major professions which we were always forced into, which we were told to go do. Yeah. In fact, what the lawyers earning in 1 year might not be up to what the footballers earning in 1 day.
Honestly,
in one day, it's not even up to. So think about it. So it's now that thing where the society, it's now prestige. I mean, there's money counts everything. So it has changed. It has changed
even
a lot.
The academies are actually, you know, quite getting pricier.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Pricier. I mean, look at now. Everybody's talking about the Falcons and the amount that was given, 100. So when they had $100,000, they thought it was for the whole team. I said no, individually.
Wow.
You know, and they're thinking about it at 150.
That's despite or in spite of the fact that they're already being paid a salary from their teams.
Oh yes, definitely.
The teams that they're already
so kudos
outside the country.
So kudos. So if you're getting your kids involved in sports, that's also quite very cool.
Actually, I remember trying to go into athletics when I was younger.
Okay.
And my mom just gave me the kind of look like, well, what, really, you want to run? Why are you running?
They gave me a look. Some of us, they beat us.
Give me a look. No, that look was, for those that know my mother, that look is enough sometimes.
Some of us, look, no matter what you do, you're never going to do it.
I mean, you cannot play football.
Of course.
Wow.
You know, many times, you play football, you get injured, you beat you on top of the injury itself. You understand? It was, yes, of course, not all of us would have been professional footballers, you know, but it was as far as our parents knew. For them, what they were doing, they were trying to protect you and ensure that you have a good future.
And so, that you don't get injured.
Exactly. So, you know, it's for them, this is not a slight of parents and say, no, it is as well as they knew. I mean, now, people are even pushing their kids to influence. I mean, somebody's standing up and saying, okay, I want to grow up, I want to be a streamer. I want to be an influencer. I want to be, things are changing. The same, you probably put your kids now, your kids play sports, but then you're thinking, if you're influencing, but it's now a thing now, you know, it's now a thing. And so, it's as much as they knew.
There's actually a very prestigious school, Charterhouse. I saw a particular young boy's video of content. He said, get ready with me as I go to school at Charterhouse. And I'm like, and he couldn't have been more than 11 years old.
Wow. So probably just 2, just 3.
The camera was following him around the entire school for the whole day. And it was encouraged for him to be in school with a phone and with someone following him around with the camera. I'm like, okay, this is a thing. And obviously, the parents will be looking at, you know, different opportunities for their children outside just the normal professions. Teaching them how to edit, teaching them how to code, teaching them how to understand AI. Everything is now a big deal.
It is.
And yeah, a lot of these courses online are available for, the holidays are on. A lot of parents are looking for summer school activities or summer activities for their kids.
Yeah, and I'd also want to mention vocational, you know, vocational studies and all of that. It's not everybody is going to be book smart. Of course. You just have to accept it that way. Yeah. Someone once said that if you try to test a fish by how well it can climb a tree, you know, you can, and he was standing in front of animals and said, okay, for today's test, all of us are going to swim. There was a monkey there was a fish, there was a snake, there was an elephant, there was a giraffe. No. Each person, find what the person is good at. It might be music, it might be the creative arts, you know. So when we say summer, as it were, we don't have summer here, by the way. I don't know what's up with some of you.
So they call it the summer break, summer holiday? The break between July and September.
Rain on the fall. It shouldn't be called summer. Summer is not our weather.
The longest, well, it's not the longest. It's not the longest.
So, but my point is that you find out what.
No, it's still the longest. Yeah. It is the longest. I'm trying. Honestly.
Okay, as your Gemini, have you sorted yourself out?
Wow, I'm not a Gemini.
No, it's good to always discuss with yourself. You know that. Someone said I need expert advice. That's why I need to talk to myself. So my point is that, yeah, you at a young age, you do what you can to expose your kids to a number of things and then find what they have a proclivity towards. Yeah. Find what they have an affinity for and encourage it. You never know. It does, like I said, not everybody's going to be book smart. Yeah. There's some people who are not going to be book smart, but when you go into other ventures and other places, there are 1,001 other things where they can be good at. Encourage it.
And the thing is, a lot of parents notice these things, but they try to shut them down.
True.
If you see a child, you know, interested in being with you in the kitchen, don't chase the child out of the kitchen. You know, show the child how to do something such that if you are not there and they venture into that kitchen, they won't hurt themselves or wound themselves on the knives that you're trying to avoid them touching, or that. Let them understand those instruments that are there that look so intriguing to them, so that, you know, one day, you never know, they could become a head chef of a 5-star Michelin 5-star restaurant one day.
Wonderful.
You never know.
Wonderful. Well, that's it. Motivation from the Dynamite this morning.
Wow, Mike.
What's your birthday, sir? What's your date again?
10th of August.
10th is Sunday. That's good.
How is it good?
Okay. Well, this is motivating you get yourself up. But any shoots this year?
Of course. I'm planning to have a photo shoot. I'm just thinking about the actual theme.
All right. Okay.
The theme. And I don't want it to be, you know what, I'm just going to go online and post all my old past photo shoots.
Yeah.
And see which one calls to me. And
all right. We'll get to all of that. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. We will be back with the second lap of the show.
Stay with us.